was dangerous, but you did well. Congratulations on these fighting skills. First of all, on the physical aspect of the beast, it does not appear to be any different from the smaller ones. Just bigger. Well, way bigger.
This is Quantum Void by the developers Tactical Nowners, and it was released on the 28th of August 2025. If you guys enjoyed playing Red Matter and Red Matter 2, then I think you are really going to enjoy this one also. About the game. Fair play, what a beautiful looking game. You are playing as an engineer working for a space corporation. Whilst on a job in your ship, something hits the fleet of ships and everything gets separated. Some survive, some are in pieces, but there's ships all around the universe. Your job will be to investigate all the ships and debris that's scattered around the universe to look for clues to what has happened and where everyone is. But not everything is as it seems, and you may not be alone, or maybe you are alone. Levels and size. This may not be a fast-paced game, but it does have an engaging storyline and the game feels huge. So many spacecrafts to enter and explore. Lots of piloting around the universe, through debris, around planets, around comets, and also you may have to use giant rocks to shield your ship from comet storms. I think it feels way bigger because of the going back and forth also, but you are going to get a huge amount of game time for your money. Enemies and bosses. Now, whilst there are enemies in the game, there's not many and hardly any variants. I do kind of like that about the game though. It's not in your face shooting all the time. And then it always keeps you on edge to if you're going to run into anything. And they do a good job of introducing things slowly rather than everything being thrown at you at once. Weapons. You do have a laser weapon that is an attachment to your utility tool, but they don't explain some things very well. Like when you have to copy a Simon Says type game, you actually have to grab a dial on your utility tool and then you can use your joystick to copy the colours. Also, I didn't know you could change the ends of your tool until it was too late and I ended up dead. But you just have to grab the end of your gun, hold the end out in front of you, and then you will see a choice of ends. It would also be nice to have more things to be able to play with. Puzzles. There are puzzles, but more like find a code in one area to unlock a door in another area, or plug something into point A and then to point B for power, or maybe the leads are not long enough, and then there's games like Simon Says and even Snake. Check all the computer terminals because they might give you clues as to where you need to go next. Mechanics. Considering the size of this game, I had no issues at all. No crashes, no bugs. It did occasionally stutter when I would go into warp on my ship, but that doesn't affect the game or the gameplay at all. I would have liked to have more stuff you could interact with though, like opening lockers or drawers. Controls. Controls are simple enough to pick up, but I wish they would add in some direction speech or speech bubbles with some of the commands when you need them, like changing of the gun ends or how to run, how to duck, and a couple of other things. Game menus. Game menus fit in with the game's theme perfectly, offering setting menus for VR gameplay, ship controls, language, and audio. My thoughts. I found this game to be absolutely amazing, but I warn you, it's not a fast-paced game. It's very much exploring and searching for clues. So if you don't enjoy a slower paced game, you may want to give this a miss. But for those who enjoy exploring all nooks and crannies, you are going to love this game. I felt absolutely immersed in the world they have created. The reflections, shine, and the way they have used light, steam, smoke all help to sell it. I do think the space warp travel thing needs to be simplified though, or at least the destination areas need to be clearer and less confusing. I do like the idea of it, but I've spent a lot of wasted time warping around, not really sure where I'm warping to. So maybe better to have just an open map with all the places you discover as you find them, and then just be able to click a destination on the map to warp to it. It does have a few destinations set in, much like a sat nav. It will guide you via a different colour line. Anyway, take in mind it's still in early access and they are very active in improving their game, but it's still a very enjoyable experience to play as it is now, and it looks absolutely superb. Anyway, check it out. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I thank you for giving me your time. So now, touch that like button as a token of gratitude and hit subscribe. Happy gaming, and thanks guys.